Sadly, the weather was so humid that Dingerin removed his helmet again just so he could breathe. Oh, man. Then he had to bathe in the waters of Port Orleans French Quarter. I think we have a... There they are. They're having a good time. We're going to have a tournament of 64 of the best food items at Disney World until one is deemed the absolute best.
Tom, is that the Mickey ice cream bar or the Mickey ice cream sandwich?
I don't want your sandwich on my list.
He's very
Do people
anti
want
the sandwich.
You know what's funny?
We've argued about this before.
Put the poll
board. So where we're going to a professional wrestling show. They're filming at Universal.
Show business. It's like no business I know. You know, after the Tony's Christmas special, I swore never do another special episode, but maybe I took one too many talking refrigerators to the head.
Tom!
Let me pour the drink, please.
But...
Oh, hold on. That's why rehearsal's important. Yeah. Hold on.
Tom!
We have to show the label. They pay for this.
We gotta get
What?
to the show. It's 9 p.m.
It's 9:23.
9:23. We gotta get to the show.
Is Jake ready? How are we getting there?
We gotta go now. The van's in the shop, but I called us a taxi.
You call this a taxi?
I did.
Oh, it's really far to the taxi.
You two ladies call a cab or what? Hop in! Take the wheel!
Oh, it's loose.
That's my own form of low check to stop it from getting stolen.
Yeah, the last abandoned car back here got taken, so that's a good precaution, yeah.
So where to? The meter's running.
Benny, we gotta get to Toontown, and fast!
This must be Mears given the service we're getting right now.
Well, it sure ain't a minivan.
Oh, we gotta go to Toontown. And fast!
Hang on!
Hang on!
Oh, that was abrupt! Man, those brakes, they sound like the Mad Tea Party ones.
Oh, backseat drivers, huh?
You sure we're going the right way? That sign says Thailand over there. And there's a guy on like some pump bicycle.
I'm getting too old for this.
You know, we're definitely going the wrong way.
What are you talking about, Tom? That guy smoking on the bike, he's definitely going to our show.
You know.
Sister Mary Blair!
Come on.
Look where you going, bum!
We're late, we gotta get there fast.
Oh, man.
Pull the lever!
All right.
No! Oh! Oh, my, no! Go that way, no! Oh! Oh, my God! Oh, God! Oh!
Where is he? I've never had a bike.
You never had a mic?
I don't know where to put it.
TOONight! The interstate ramp, this is going well. The interstate ramp to Disney Springs was canceled even after the crossroads were bulldozed. Damn you, Cloverfield Industries. It's in the movie, folks. Disney could soon own 100% of Hulu, but it depends if Marvin Acme's will shows up. Yeah. The first meeting of the board of the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District has taken place, and just moments after Ron DeSantis dipped and dissolved the Reedy Creek Improvement District. You've read WDW News Today. Now it's time for WDW News Tonight.
Right. Broadcasting live on WACKY Radio from WDWN TOON Studios in downtown Toontown. It's WDW News Tonight with Tom Corless and Nick LoCicero. Tonight, we make some wacky cocktails on liquid magic. We try to solve a Toontown murder mystery, an interview with former Disney Imagineer Jim Shull, the musical stylings of Piano Rob, and more. And we celebrate 30 years of Mickey's Toontown across the globe. I'm Nick LoCicero. Now here's your host, Tom Corless.
Welcome to Toontown, and come clown around, be a tune for a day. It's a no frown upside downtown, where tunes can come and play. Welcome to Toontown, where you can stay on a tune holiday. And don't you be a maroon and commute with a tune in Toontown today.
Thank you, Piano Rob. Piano Robert. Robert Piano? What is it? I don't even know what it is anymore.
A man of many names.
Wow.
You're a detective. You should figure it out.
Wow. I can at least figure out how to turn on my mic or put it on.
I'm a Toon.
You definitely are. You absolutely, if there was ever a character on the show that fit Nick LoCicero, this is it. Oh, man, I'm going to need...
Oh no, ready? It's only the monologue.
No, that'll be a cold open. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm Tom Corless, and I heard drinking the Toontown tap water will turn you Technicolor. I heard that. Very, very respectable news. Anyway, on the Nick Wilde News, I believe. Anyway, please hit the like button, subscribe, and if you're really enjoying this nonsense, you can leave us a super chat right here on YouTube. It'll be used to move the teleprompter. Your donations will be used to cover women in Dick Tracy trench coats. Also me. Yep, cool. How's everyone doing?
Doing great.
Another beautiful day here in Toontown.
Sure is.
I love being here in Toontown. It's great.
It's a great place to be.
It is, yep.
We're going to spend a lot of time here tonight.
Oh, I hope not. Oh, boy. Should we do the news? News. Oh, boy. Good thing we have the AC off and I'm under 4 jackets. It's great. It's great. Disney Cruise Line sailings will begin visiting Lighthouse. Bless you. Disney Cruise Line sailings will begin visiting Lighthouse Point, a new private Disney destination on the island of LoCicero in the Bahamas in the summer of 2024. Maybe we'll see Wonder Woman there. Isn't that where she's from? I think that's it. I don't know. It'll be a vibrant beach retreat infused with the color and energy of the Bahamian artistry. In addition to the pristine beaches, families will enjoy a recreation center, dining, shopping, a water playground, a cultural pavilion, and more. And the Cultural Pavilion will eventually, of course, have an IP-based ride replace its artistic film at some point. Yeah, that's the rules. When guests arrive at Lighthouse Point, they'll be greeted by distinctive, sweeping architecture in bright, saturated hues that they've only seen before at Aquatica. It's a SeaWorld joke for that person that came by the office and told us we should talk about SeaWorld more. It's just for them. Jake, you can now rest at ease knowing they don't have to leave you a note again. It's a real thing that happened. The pier, boy, keep talking about Lighthouse Point. The pier was designed to avoid the need for dredging and and they built elevated walkways that help limit impact on the landscape. Yeah, and then families and Nick can relax and play along on the white sandy beaches and turquoise waters of the expansive Family Beach. Enjoy, Nick. It'll be centrally located near the market-style dining, the recreation, and other points of interest. North of course, the person in finance in the audience laughed at that one. North of the family area will be an adult-exclusive beach where children are kept out via electric fence. It's like Jurassic Park. We've now done as much Jurassic Park in the show as we've done actual Toontown. Children ages 3 to 12 will splash and play at a themed kids club under the care of highly trained Disney Cruise Line counselors. It'll include a splash pad inspired by Walt Disney Animation Studios' The Little Mermaid, because Moana was taken. Yep. Someone took it. Needed it at Epcot, desperately. Speaking of Epcot, Arribas Brothers at Epcot is selling a $99,000 crystal Spaceship Earth statue, and they've made only 40 of them. So run, don't walk. Yeah. I've heard if they sell all of them, they may be able to afford that Spaceship Earth refurbishment finally. It'll be the budget for it. Yeah. In October, the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser will be dropped to just 2 cruises a week. Yeah. And the Disney executive who refuses to discount the experience will also now be limited to just 2 cruises a week. As he won't only let him go on 2 real cruises a week now. Slightly lowered his pay. Yeah. Thanks. You didn't need to be a detective to see that one coming. It was quite. That should have just played after the cold open. We should just, when Betty the Cab started spinning, it should have just said, "Worst joke of the week." Okay. I-4 is right back there, so it makes sense. Disney defended the changes for Galactic Star Cruiser by saying they learned a lot in the last year of the experience. Well, I would say the opposite. That they learned absolutely nothing. That's probably the truth. If you learned anything, the voyages would be discounted, not spread out farther. But what do I know? I'm just a drunk detective. Disney has now stated that their Avatar experience at Disneyland will be as amazing as the land at Walt Disney World. It'll be as amazing. Yeah, which is a lot to say about an exhibit in the former ESPN zone. Where a Banshee is dressed up in an Anaheim Angels outfit. Banshee's in the outfield. It's great. It's a great movie. Coming to Disney Plus. The most ambitious crossover event of this generation. Oh, man. You know, I think it's clear at this point, though, it's a joke. It's clear at this point it's going to be a theme park land. And certainly Pandora makes as much sense in California Adventure as Avengers Campus or Big Hero 6. So why not, right? Just have either.
Excuse me. According to my watch, it is now precisely 9:32, and according to the city ordinance, all activities must cease for public safety.
What are you talking about? Why?
There is about to be a severe fireworks fallout from the skies above, so the show must cease until I give the all clear.
You're closing Toontown due to fireworks. We're inside, you loon.
That's what you think.
What? How is this possible? How is this even happening? We're inside. I don't know if we're outside for fireworks or at 8 tracks. I don't know. Not entirely sure. You're right there, Roger?
I'm just enjoying the fireworks.
Okay. This is the weirdest 90s music video I've ever seen. There you go. Is it over?
Well, all right, looks like you may resume your nonsense for now. However, I suggest you enjoy this town that Toon's built while you can.
That's ominous. Okay. But, Rob, I think the judge is going to pay you a visit.
Yes.
Don't measure the piano. You can't have our piano.
Yes, this should do nicely. Tell me, long-haired deviant, do you know the metric weight of this here, instrument? Yes, perfect.
If he speaks, we have to pay more.
Yes.
It's a union thing. All right.
I'll be back.
You can't have our piano.
That's what you think.
Wow. Anyway. The the music playing. Anyway. During today's Morgan Stanley Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference, Bob Iger spoke about betting, stating that he thinks it's the future of the sports business, although he's more reluctant to dive into it, kind of like a guest at River Country. I don't know. Gators, brainy amoeba, but money. Iger said today that while it wasn't an immediate thing, he felt that it was inevitable. Yeah, he then snapped his fingers and Hulu turned to dust. It's inevitable. Speaking of Hulu, this might be the weirdest story we've ever covered on this show. A special limited time Coke Freestyle flavor will be available at Disneyland at Walt Disney World soon to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Hulu. Yeah. Surprise, the surprise is that you forgot you still had Hulu and are being charged for it monthly. That's the Hulu surprise. I'm joking. It's actually a green drink that combines sweet lime and ginger. Yeah, it's nice to see Disney World is doing as much for Hulu's 15th as they did for their 50th anniversary celebration. Good to see. Oh, man. The Hulu is calling. Anyway. The Service Trades Council Union has announced a rally for a raise. It's a demonstration next week in response to Walt Disney World's refusal to budge on their slow and incremental wage increases. The rally is set to take place next Thursday, March 16th, near the parking lot for the Magic Kingdom cast members. So who's up for a little pregame before next week's show? Should we go? I think we're going. You coming?
Sure.
I think we're going.
Chubby merchandise here. Chubby merchandise. We're selling this. We got it all. We got Chubby the keychain, Chubby the flamethrower, and of course, Chubby the doll.
You can't sell this junk. We're doing a show.
What do you mean junk? This high quality merchandise we got here. This is all featuring the star of Runaway Railway.
The star?
I thought it was Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Well, technically, Mickey, Minnie, whatever. You read the Yelp reviews, it's all about old Chubby here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Craig,
you have them written out.
Oh, yeah, Craig from Denver, Colorado. Who the hell is it? Buried. You know? Melissa, Cleveland, Ohio. Why is a bird juggling unborn children?
Fair.
Yeah, bound to get some birth defects out of that, but you break a few eggs. You know?
Oh, you mean bird defects?
Yeah, maybe. Tom C. from Bronx, New York. The bird is only here to sell you socks and handbags and not much else because he's barely in the ride.
It works better when you sing it. But yeah, that last one, that was for me, yeah. No one even knows what your name is.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I'll have you know my Wishable is up 23% in value this year.
What, on eBay?
23%. I'll see you on the other side. I tell you what, Chubby's the star, don't you forget it.
All right.
Hey,
I guess.
Tom,
What?
Can I expense some Chubby merchandise?
No.
I really want some.
If you remember to put on your mic, maybe. Yeah, it's on now. God. A guest is attempting to ride every attraction at every Disney park on Earth in just 12 days. Yeah. And while I was reading that, he finished everything at Epcot and Hollywood Studios. He's already done with them. Thank you, Sabrina. I'll let you take home the cab box. You're welcome. John Favreau wants a Razor Crest ride at Disney parks. Yeah. Disney agreed because they thought he meant a ride sponsored by both Razor scooters and Crest toothpaste. They're like, yeah, that'd be great. They're going to pay for it. The Razor Crest attraction. It's the new Epcot pavilion. Scooters and tooth care. The new Wonders of Life. It's all about tooth and teeth care and activity. Yeah, that's great. Universal Parks Resorts changed their name to Universal Destinations and Experiences this week. So I guess even they agree with me that I wouldn't call them theme parks. Oh, boy. Universal revealed new logos for all of their theme parks this week. And it's nice to see that the guy who did the Hollywood Studios logo is still finding work. Happy to see he's still got a job. Man, these new logos would look at home at the Carousel coffee shop. Look forward to enjoying a cafe latte and that Islands of Adventure logo. Really looking forward to it. Who brings us the news?
This program is brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. Support WDWNT to get early and exclusive access to content you can't find anywhere else, including exclusive post shows for WDW News Tonight and Park Center, access to our prize wall, a monthly Zoom with Tom, access to our Discord community, early access to our events, and much more, starting at just $2 per month. For more information, visit patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join WIGS and unlock even more WDWNT.
There's just a large bird man walking around the back of the studio. It's pretty great. He's so dejected, just like. Anyway, yeah, we have WIGS members here tonight, I assume, because who else would support this? I don't know. Who else would support? Thank you for your donations. They were used to buy suspenders that no one's even going to see. So, a lot of great investments this week. We didn't even buy this.
No.
No, Katie's dad owns this. This is. If you know Katie's parents, this is the least surprising turn of events that one of them would own a Roger Rabbit costume. Anyway, we have a lot of show tonight. We have a Toontown murder mystery to solve. Yeah, Liquid Magic. Oh, this is your show tonight.
I know.
Too bad you didn't wear a mic. We'll have to tell people at home what you're saying. Also, we have an interview with our good friend, former Imagineer Jim Shull, who spent a lot of time on the Toontown project. It is a packed show. We're going to make bigger idiots of ourselves than we already have. Stick around for more TOONight.
Hey there, folks, it's your old pal, Chubby the Merchandise Bird. You may recognize me from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, or maybe from, that other version of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the one where the kids keep stealing the salt and pepper shakers. Anyway, I'm the one with the deep backstory. What a lot of you don't know is that part of that backstory involves fighting for my fellow Toons as a member of the International Brotherhood of Toon Workers. You see, every day, guests come to see how we live here in Toontown. But the secret they don't want you to know is that life in Toontown these days ain't so great. Wages are low. I mean really low. In our last union negotiating meeting, Disney told us they wouldn't give Dumbo even one peanut more. Rent is through the roof, too. Toons are sleeping in their cars, which I guess ain't all that bad since they can talk to their cars, but it's still bad. To make matters worse, our local Toons are losing their jobs to live-action characters. They already got Simba, and Pinocchio, and Dumbo, and Cogsworth. Next thing you know, they're going to be coming for Ariel. She already had to sell her dinglehopper, and now she's down to her last 3 thingamabobs. Word is that Cinderella is playing patty cake for money on the streets. How sad. It's time for us to fight back. Everyone in Toontown deserves a living wage. Not just a few fat cats from the Fab Five either. Everyone. So join us as we rally to increase the wages in Toontown. If we work together, nothing can stop us now.
Welcome to Toontown. Oh, welcome to Toontown. Welcome to Toontown. Let's put out a caddy and the welcome mat, inviting you into a habitat. Once you're here, we'll know you'll want to stay in Toontown, Toontown. And all of these years they've been living here, and magically Shangri-La appeared. Now we're happy that you found your way in Toontown, Toontown. You could live in Cucamonga, Kokomo, Topeka, or Rome. Tacoma, Walla Walla, Chattanooga, Hackensack, or Bombay. But there's only one town that a Toon kinda home, and they'll never wanna move away. Welcome to Toontown, and come clown around, be a Toon for a day. It's a no-frown upside down town, where Toons can live and play. Welcome to Toontown, where you can stay on a Toon holiday. And don't you be a maroon, come here with a Toon in Toontown today. Toontown, every morning, noon, night in Toontown. And you'll be hanging with a Toon, yeah, Toontown. No place for you and me in Toontown. Join a Toon family at Toontown. Lots of friendly ducks and mice there in Toontown. A cartoon paradise there, check it out, stay a while. You're never gonna lose your smile. Welcome to Toontown. Come clown around, be a Toon for a day. And it's a no-frown upside down town, where Toons all live and play. Welcome to Toontown. And don't be a maroon and jump up and down. And don't you be a maroon, come here with the Toon in Toontown today. Don't you be a maroon, come here with a Toon in Toontown today.
All right. This meeting will come to order. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Toontown Homeowners Association meeting from March 2023. First off, I want to remind everyone the town's 30th anniversary event at the Gag Factory coming up on March 32nd. There'll be live music and dancing courtesy of Frankie the Frog and his jazz ensemble, as well as some light refreshments. No, that does not mean you're going to be eating light bulbs. There will be baked goods courtesy of Attila and Punch. By punch, I do not mean we will ask someone, would you like some punch, and then hit them with a giant fist attached to an accordion that comes out of a mallet. Not this time, all right? It's not that kind of party. Tone it down. With that out of the way, there are, I'm told, a number of resident issues that we need to address, so I will open the floor to the rest of you to bring those to the table. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'll get us started. The first item I have is a complaint from one Goofy Goof, whom we fined for his grass being too long. He responded by saying he would cut it, but it cries every time he cuts it.
Oh, boy.
Several residents are complaining about wacky street racing in their neighborhoods. It's not safe. We need to put an end to this.
I can't speak on that, as I only speak for the currently Disney-owned characters and properties in this town, but as you know, that is changing all the time. I have a resident complaint that the balloons on Carl Fredrickson's house are too high and are blocking satellite dish signals.
I paid for this house for the view,
That's
and now
noted.
the balloons are blocking my view.
That is noted. A neighbor of resident S. White is complaining. They believe there are at least 7 men living in her unit.
I've heard of more.
They all wow. They all leave about 5 a.m. for work and sing very loudly, waking up the neighborhood on their way each morning.
I also heard they complained and called somebody a hoe, just as they were going out.
It's rude on top of it. Well, do you know Roger and Anita, right? So I find that they're over the allowable pet limit in their home. The bylaws clearly state that the limit is 100 animals per residence. They have 101. It is believed they are in possession with a number above that, maybe 102. Only time will tell.
Keep an eye on it, would you?
I will.
Some of them are bound to run off.
Unacceptable. So, Jay Skellington of 1313 Pumpkin Lane still has his Halloween decorations up, and it is March. This is unacceptable. I think the best thing we can do is assemble a holiday decoration force combs the city, making sure all decor is timely.
That's not even close to an issue. Apparently, the big bad wolf is going around town blowing people.
He's not blowing people, he's blowing houses down.
I don't see how that's any better. I mean, the houses have faces too. This isn't birthday land, this is a real town. We aren't living in tents here.
Several characters from A Bug's Life were exterminated last week.
Oh,
this is true. We have to.
Yeah.
This exterminator is just constantly causing problems. It's just over and over
This
again.
is
We have.
absolutely
I know.
ridiculous. We got
Another
bugs
thing.
living here.
Another thing with the dogs. There is
got the
poop all
dogs.
over our lawns.
This
It is
town is going to hell in a
disgusting.
handbasket.
It
Fleas
is
do they
awful.
have? You should count the
I
fleas
ju-
on the desk.
Hello, I'm Connor Treadwell, lead creative for Disney Upper Management Solutions, or as we call it around the water cooler, the policy banning all smoking inside the parks. Now I know that might not be the most popular decision amongst our nicotine-loving fans, but don't think for a moment we've forgotten about you. The Dumbs Group is excited to announce a new Disney experience exclusively tailored for the black-lunged. The Smoking Characters Breakfast. That's right, you and your smokestack friends now have the chance to enjoy breakfast the way you like, with a cigarette or cigar in hand. But you won't be alone dragging that poison directly into your body. Some of Disney's most famous smoking characters will stop by your table to bum a cig, including Baby Herman, Cruella de Vil, the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, Captain Hook, and Toy Story's Wheezy. Sound too good to be true? Well, don't you take my second-hand opinion for it. Here's actual guests with their experiences.
I already miss the camaraderie I found in the smoking sections at Disney. Those hidden areas weren't a place of shame, but our very own Club 33. It's nice to have that experience back with this character. Breakfast.
I met so many like-minded people during these breakfasts, and there's nothing like enjoying Disney the way Walt intended. I used to go through a pack during Carousel of Progress.
Yes, the Smoking Character Breakfast is the perfect place to light up over some amazing themed foods, all smoked to perfection, including ham, halibut, and Gouda. And don't forget to try our special Mar Nicotini cocktail. And coming soon with the opening of Galaxy's Edge, our Death Stick Dining Package with guests Watto and Darth Vader. Stay tuned and happy puffing.
Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly with stories to share. All through the forest, we sing out in chorus, marching along while their song fills the air. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. Magic and mystery, a part of their history, along with the secret of gummy berry juice. The legend is growing, takes pride in knowing they'll fight for what's right. Whatever they do, gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Great adventure that's beyond compare. And they are the gummy bears. And they are the gummy bears. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg, a race course, lasers, airplane, and it's a duck blur. might solve a mystery and rewrite history. DuckTales, ooh. And every day they're out there making DuckTales. Tales of daring to bad and good luck tales. When it seems they're headed for the final curtain, good deduction never fails, and that's for certain. The worst of messes comes successes. DuckTales, ooh. And every day they're out there making DuckTales. The danger, watch behind you, and there's a stranger out to find you. But what to do, just hang on to those DuckTales. And every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! Not ponytails, cottontails, DuckTales. Woo!
Welcome. We're over in this camera. Cool. Welcome back to News Tonight. We are live, if you couldn't tell. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Let's find out what's debuting this week on Broadway. Bye Bye Birdie. We had a lot of Chubby bits this week. I'm gonna beat that bird to death. Great. Let's find out what you can pick up this week at Good Boy Grocers. EL Fudge Doom. They're fudge dipped. There you go. I think it's time for some liquid magic. No? There it is.
Liquid magic, and it's better than any band. Join in, watching the fountain. Join in, stay for a while.
How you doing? Oh, this is Looney.
I know we're up on the main stage today.
This is so great. I feel out of place on my bar. I have a big mountain behind me.
They gave us a table with holes in it. That's not.
Look at this.
Probably
I
not the
know.
best.
Do you know how much liquid's going to end up on this stage? Did we think about that?
There was a little discussion about putting a rug down, and that didn't happen.
Well, it should have.
There we go.
Jake is probably having an episode. So please keep tight.
Yeah. Do we have shakers? I'll go get
No, I mean, you know.
At least the table doesn't have holes in it.
Holes so much as like slats?
It's a good thing liquid
does
doesn't go
that
through
count as a
slats. It
hole?
only goes through holes.
Don't worry, everybody. We got portable holes.
That's right.
Hi.
It's a tune hole.
I'm back. All right. So we have 2 drinks to make for everyone tonight.
Yeah.
The first drink we are calling the Jolly Trolley.
The Jolly Trolley.
Yes.
That's
So we are using some a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red to bring in the feel of and the fun of the Jolly Trolley.
Yeah.
So we're using some heavy cream, some creme de cacao white, the white right here.
Yeah, the white one.
Yes. Galliano.
Galliano, which is our yellow.
Yep. And we got some strawberry.
We actually did strawberry puree.
Puree.
Instead of a strawberry syrup,
Exactly.
because we bougie. We
We're
bougie tonight.
gonna put all this together.
That's how that works.
And make it
So
yummy. I'll fill
bougie.
this up with ice for you.
Yeah. All right. So it's equal parts.
Equal parts everything.
Of everything.
Equal parts
Measure
Jolly,
it
equal
really-
parts trolley.
That's. You can really just measure it with your heart if you wanted to, but I use a shot glass.
It's liquid magic.
There you go. Oh yeah. Fill it up.
It's
Is it about an
liquid
ounce
magic.
greater? A
I'm
little
gonna do an
over?
ounce.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit
because,
down.
Exactly.
Oh, wait.
He ran away.
Lucas made us a special Jolly
It's
Trolley.
liquid
So,
magic.
we're not gonna put anything in it because it will kill us. But no, you said this is like turpentine in there and paint thinner. I don't know.
all the things that are required.
It's liquid magic. It's liquid magic. Well, you do that.
Yeah.
Do we have our glass?
We do. We have a glass.
So watch this. Let me make this jolly by decorating it with some candies to spruce
Oh,
it
look
up.
at that doesn't even go on that one. There we go.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Some candies. It's jolly.
It knows it's gonna be bad because they're running away. All right.
Yep. They can't get far.
We only have forks and no spoons.
Well, you put the strawberry puree in the bottom there.
Yes.
It's liquid magic. It's liquid magic.
Oh, pretty.
Look at that. So pretty.
Love it. Let's give it a little more jolly there. Oh, let's spread it out.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
All right.
So you're shaking that. Do you want ice?
Yeah.
Ice.
Oh.
Yeah, here. Let's
I'll let you do the honors.
All right, yeah.
It's liquid magic.
I saw Jessica's eyes bulge there. She was like, are they really doing that? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
All right. Look at that. That worked.
So fancy.
Here, use that.
All right.
Strain it in to the glass.
It's liquid
The
magic.
magic shaker went.
It's liquid
that's
magic.
beautiful. Look at that. How jolly does that look?
It's liquid magic.
Marking it with stuff. Look at that. We're gonna put that. I got yelled at before.
Because we didn't use it?
We did, yeah. So we're putting
There we
that
go.
right. Look at that.
It's liquid
How
magic.
jolly does that look?
So fancy.
There's never enough wheels.
All of our wheels are spinning all of the time.
And that's a
Yeah.
beautiful drink, right?
It's gorgeous.
All right.
What's our next
now,
one?
well, does it taste? We gotta taste
Yeah,
it.
well-
Don't you want to taste this or no?
It's liquid magic.
No.
I just did the shot that was in the bottom there.
Yeah.
So I measured for the shot glass.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I do. It's not.
I think I want to stir the.
It's not gonna be like a go-to of mine, but I can see a few of these making you really jolly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add more strawberries.
Oh,
now.
you want to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we,
It
when we were
looks a little-
practicing this, we
Yeah.
almost made it like a strawberry milkshake?
I
It was
honestly
really
think
good.
that would have been really good too.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that. All
Really
right, now
good.
try that. Let's see.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
It's liquid magic.
Feel the heat.
Oh, that was
It's
good.
nice.
That was good.
Yeah.
With the extra strawberries in there.
It's liquid magic.
That's really good.
Strawberry cream.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna.
Have one. Oh, jolly. That's what they're there for.
That's right.
It's liquid magic.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
I didn't think that through because now I've got to talk.
Yeah.
That's
So
very sticky.
you stay here and entertain people.
Oh God,
I will-
I'll juggle.
I will.
What am I gonna do to
I don't know.
entertain people?
Do your thing. Be yourself.
Oh, I could. Yeah, sure.
super
I can
chats?
attempt that. I don't know where I need to read them. Oh dear God. How do you? What is? Rosita J. Klein says. $20. Just want to show my love for Disney Plus and great panel tonight and seeing the movie that made Brendan so hot.
Yeah, it's George of the Jungle.
I don't know, but we got a blank one for $4.
Yeah!
We get Rob Whiteside super chat.
I don't know. We've got it. Is that the same one? From John M.
You don't have to squint.
John M. I just wanted to make sure.
I don't think those glasses are working.
There we go. Okay, there we go. $7 for Jason Champagne.
I'm glad the person that was driving the cab is wearing glasses and drinking and can't see. It's
That's what we were talking.
This town.
We were talking last night that I'm definitely probably the blindest one out of the crew. The Central Florida Tourism Oversight District Board has commandeered WDWNT studios for their nefarious propaganda purposes. Sure,
Thank
sure.
you.
why not?
$7.
$7. We got a blank check.
Blank check. I wish. I wouldn't even shown up tonight.
Blank chat for $5 for Maxar. Woo! We got another blank one from MTH.
This is great TV right
$9.99.
Oh my God, it's so tiny.
Oh my goodness, from Dylan Puslowski. To quote the Muppets, why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show. In all seriousness, love you guys in the show. Best part of my, this is the best part of the week, Dylan.
Imagine what torture it is to be on it.
Dear Lord. Dylan, you need to have a better week, man.
You guys are so close, you look like you're reprimanding everybody at home.
We've got, don't worry, folks. Tom's wearing the costume for Duck Tracy next week. For Duck Tracy?
I guess because Toontown. So
I
Duck
don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ho, hen, Helmy? And I got the Atrix reference. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe it's something from, it's an old people thing probably because they went to 8-track, so they've got it. I never went to 8-tracks.
I did.
Sorry. Being ageist.
All right. He's still
working.
All
It's
right.
fine. Go ahead.
$1.99. Woo, yay! Looking forward to being in studio next week. Canadian money!
Is that like $3 US? I don't know. What's the conversion? There's Canadians in the crowd. What's the conversion? 420?
420, yeah, 420. Oh, that's not a thing? Is that, no? It is in Canada. Here's the $3 Iger won't give us. Come to the rally.
Oh, we're coming. Stop giggling at that. You're gonna giggle every time someone says we're coming.
Maybe. Let's get Ariel some more thingamabobs. From Tina Jollis. I don't know. I see myself. That's all that matters.
I just love him working in the background of all of this.
I know.
It's liquid magic.
How's the
Michael Jordan scores 44 as the Toon Squad beat the Monsters 78-77. Wait, I think I crossed the streams.
This is the best super chat.
$4.99 from Sanford.
That's pretty good.
I know. You're welcome. Symbol 135. That's what she said. Happy 40th, Figment. Remember the time I rope dropped to see you in Dreamfinder after 30 years away from Epcot? Imagine my surprise.
Aw.
Yeah, that was a surprise, Michael. I thought I was as bad as it gets, but it looks like Nick has taken his crazy hair to a whole new level tonight. From Nick's neckbeard.
Wow.
Please pass the maple syrup. When we're in town at the show for the first time in December, my wife wants to know if she can do a shot with these. Absolutely.
No?
Yes. Have I missed Duck Tracy Explains Wrestling this week? It's from the Rowdy text number on.
Why is it Duck Tracy?
Maybe it edits it. I don't know.
Oh, you can't write. Yeah, okay.
Is Pete related to the road dog Jesse James? I don't know.
All right, those are super
That's it. Okay.
All right. You ready to make another recipe?
It's liquid magic.
It is liquid magic. Don't you forget it.
This is stuck. There we go.
All right, we got a great one for you. We are making, Sabrina,
Yes.
authentic dip.
That seems very dangerous.
Yes, we are.
Not the dip.
So let's take a
We're
look
doing
at that recipe. We got all the ingredients right here.
Okay.
Right here, we got the ingredients.
We got them.
We got them. Here we go.
There
All right.
it is.
So
Oh, boy.
1 gallon of turpentine.
All right.
Here, you can bring it back
1
here. So
gallon
we
of
got
acetone.
acetone.
Yeah.
And 1 gallon of benzene, and you just want to use equal parts of each.
Oh, this is.
It's
liquid magic.
There you go. There you go. We got. Yeah, this one hasn't even been opened yet.
It's liquid magic.
Look at that.
It's liquid magic.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
We got a camera? I don't think we got a.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
We got-
There's a.
Oh my
There
god.
it goes.
It's liquid magic.
Now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's
liquid magic.
Oh no. Oh
It's
no.
liquid
He's going
magic.
in. He's going in. Oh.
It's liquid magic.
No. What did we do?
Slaps her holes too.
What did we do?
It's liquid magic.
Poor shoe.
I don't like this.
All right. No. All right.
Oh my goodness.
But really, we do have a recipe for dip. Let me go get the ingredients here.
Some strong benzene. So strong, I think I'm gonna.
It's liquid magic.
Oh, that's good. Our assistant's getting our towels.
All right.
Thank you, Duck Tracy.
I'm on the case.
Look at that dip go.
Go, Dip, go.
I'm just trying to keep Jake sane.
Hey, let's put them on center stage with a table with holes on it.
There was supposed to be a rug.
Yeah. All right, where is the...
Oh, that is the stickiest cocktail we have ever made. Cool.
All right, I put ice in the small one.
Excellent. All right.
All right.
Thank you, Detective.
What are we actually?
All right, we are making a recipe I call the dip.
Okay.
Actually,
the glass?
can you go grab the glass, the green one? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and put up the real recipe
So
here.
much cinnamon.
Oh, so much.
That's not the recipe. The recipe
All right.
is this week on Nintendo Switch.
So the real recipe is going to use tequila, lime juice,
Oh, I don't know what the hell that was. But it's
orange
fine.
liqueur, and then to make it a little green, we got the matcha powder. All right, we're gonna make it green. And then we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle some cinnamon on top to give it a little dirt effect. And the key ingredient to make dip is, right?
As a technical, what was that again?
Yeah. We are gonna use some orange flavored Airborne.
That's right.
So,
This drink kills bacteria.
it does.
It's a great pre-flight drink.
It is perfect. It'll get you buzzed and keep the cold away.
That's right.
All right. So I'm gonna put in some tequila
I'm
here.
gonna dip my.
It's liquid magic.
Okay.
It's liquid magic.
Mm-hmm.
It's liquid magic.
What? Some lime.
It's liquid magic.
Oh yeah. Fresh squeezed lime.
It's
Sorry,
liquid
Sabrina.
magic.
You can put your hand there. You got it in the wet zone.
Splash zone. Uh-oh.
Squeeze fresh lime at
Hang on.
home. He's really sad.
It's
I don't know. Are we all
liquid
there?
magic.
I don't know.
It's liquid magic.
Oh, some of that. And a little bit of the
Matcha.
matcha. You keep thinking I'm not going to say it right.
I know. That's what I keep saying. You
I
only
was like-
asked me. He's only asked me like 5
I
different
did.
times.
I asked a lot,
before
but I
the
didn't
show.
want to get it wrong.
Hang on,
Oop, I missed.
It's liquid
No, this is
magic.
powder. This is powder. There we go. Do some of that. Now, here's where it gets fun. You okay over there?
Drop it.
I'm supposed. What? I'm supposed to. What?
Just go. Just
Oops! I dropped the shaker on the floor.
You dropped the shaker?
Oh no! Whoa! Look out there.
Happens all the
All right,
time.
yeah, I bet.
Do you need help shaking?
You want to shake? Please. Do him again. Oh.
I'd like to apologize to the children in the audience and their parents.
All right.
It's liquid magic.
There it is. All right. I need. We have.
Oh, these are giant.
Yeah, they are. All right. Well, we
put it
did.
in
No.
It's liquid magic.
They're effervescent.
It's liquid magic. It's liquid magic.
Look at that. So that is your dip. And don't watch, Tom.
Just don't get it in the crack.
So sprinkle.
My mind is now like ventriloquizing from the audience.
So you sprinkle in a little bit of cinnamon. That's going to give it that kind of rusty, dirt-like top there. Look at that. And then we take 2 of these airborne.
I love dirt-like top.
We got
That's right.
We'll each drop one in.
Top is my nickname in
All right, wait,
Here we
here.
go.
Let's put it over here. Here we go. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Here.
It's
Flop, flop,
liquid
fizz,
magic.
fizz.
Flop, flop, fizz, fizz. So basically, you have a matcha margarita here.
Matcha margarita.
Matcha margarita.
With cinnamon.
And now it gives it the little bubbly effect there on the top.
Is that
And
to
you've got
settle my
yourself-
stomach for later?
You got yourself some dip.
Should have had this before the Jolly Trolley.
Oh, that's the dip.
Look at that.
Or
There
this
you
is
go.
the dip. We're not really sure.
You know?
I think with that hat, it's the drip.
All right.
All right.
We're
It's liquid magic.
It's a good drink when you have to tilt your head back for
That
it to go
is
down.
fantastic. That's a
Okay.
fairly decent margarita with some potent vitamin C.
It's liquid magic.
It's something. That cinnamon just sticks to your
It
mouth.
really does.
It's not a
May I?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm an alcohol expert being any
Yes.
value.
This one is more about
It's
the looks than the
liquid
amount.
magic.
Actually, it's not a bad drink. It's really not. Did you get some Jolly Trolley? Yeah.
There you go. We'll be handing out free Airborne after the show. This segment is sponsored by Airborne. Get your vitamin C, 13
That's right.
vitamins, minerals, and herbs in a wonderful zesty orange flavor. Available at your local CVS and Walgreens.
And
Better than the actual ad we have you read every week. Just want
Here
to
we go.
comment.
Cheers, everyone.
cheers.
It's
Have fun
liquid
in
magic.
Toontown. Go loony.
It's liquid magic.
Oh, really good.
It is.
There's strawberries.
How do you do? My name is
Bob Chapek.
and I would like to tell you about our good friends, the birds.
That's the damnedest thing I ever saw.
Birds just don't go around attacking people without no reason.
Yes, they attack the children.
Birds are not aggressive creatures, miss. They bring beauty into the world.
Those gulls attack.
Impossible.
Are the birds gonna eat us, Mommy?
Did you get the windows in the attic? When do you think they'll come? What happens when you run out of wood?
I don't know.
You don't know. When will you know? When we're all dead.
They're coming. They're coming.
Sometimes some crime goes slipping through the cracks of these two gumshoes, picking up the slack. There's no case too big, case too small. If you need help, just call Chip and Dale. Rescue Ranger Chip and Dale. When there's danger, no one never fails once they're involved. Somehow whatever's wrong gets solved. Chip and Dale. Rescue Ranger Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale. Friends for life through thick and thin with another tailspin. And oh, we ate tailspin, oh, we oh, tailspin. And friends for life through thick and thin with another tailspin. Oh, we ate tailspin, oh, we oh, tailspin. Friends for life through thick and thin with another tailspin.
Hiya, Mickey Mouse here. Well, not here exactly. I'm in my movie barn right now, and I'll be there all day. Lots of filming to be done, you know. Sure hope you'll come visit me on the set. Hope to see you there.
Welcome back to News Tonight. Let's find out what's coming out this week on the Nintendo Switch. Toontown. Sorry, it was the low-hanging fruit. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so let's see what's coming up on the show the next few weeks. Nick might be here or not. I don't know. Find out. So next week, Man vs. Park and The Price is Right are back next week. Oh, boy. As well, then we are ending our season with back-to-back weeks of March Madness, where we will decide what is the greatest food item at Walt Disney World today. Cobb salad, bread service, Mickey ice cream bar, turkey leg. It's all in there. It's going to be quite a fight. So join us for March Madness and more as we end our season at the end of March. You get tickets, of course, at WDWNewsTonight.com. Please join us in person. It's less embarrassing. If someone's here to support us spinning around in a cardboard car, it's way less embarrassing.
I spent a lot of time on that thing.
I love your card. How about an applause for Sabrina's cardboard car? I think it's great. I love it. Sabrina, why don't you come up here in it? Yeah. Now I'm going to force her to throw it back on. It looks like we have more super chats. Retro Red, $2. You made my wife very happy, Sabrina. Big taxi enthusiast.
You think she's happy now? Wait till she comes and does a shot.
The Rowdy Texan Abroad, $1.99. You can't say dick on YouTube. That's why it's duck. Oops. Missed it by that much. Say Division 3D, $2. The dip. This dip on Nintendo Switch. You know. I don't know if you can. Oh no, Sabrina's gonna take down the set. Oh no.
Watch your head, sir.
The crowd is helping. They're body surfing Sabrina to the stage. You can't see this at home. This is why you gotta come in person. You miss all of this.
I'm upside. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I don't know if you're in the shop, but
I don't know either.
Thanks, Benny.
There we go.
Oh, I lost the big super chat.
Move this way.
Andrew Freehand, $5. I seem to remember Duck Tracy being the subject of a Bob Clampett-directed Daffy Duck short. Is this suddenly Six Flags news tonight? Quality-wise, yeah. We are off a call ourselves us the Six Flags of Disney YouTube shows. That's fair. Kyrie Phillips, $4.99. Every Liquid Magic segment feels like the last one that Tom is going to put up with. Still my favorite segment of all time. Love you guys. Thank you, Kyrie. Very kind, very sweet.
That's saying a lot, because I took over for Pete.
You are far from the first person in this lifetime to take over for Pete in anything. Avery Berry, Avery Berry, $9.99. I think this might be the greatest cocktail recipe ever made. Cheers to dip. Make it at home. Please, and please tweet it or tag us on Instagram. If you make it, please let us know. We'd love to see how yours came out. Hohenheim Deluxe, not even regular, deluxe. That's with fries. $4.99. All the best stories start with a fifth of tequila and end with waking up in lockup.
And all the worst stories start with starting in lockup and ending with a fifth of tequila. I don't know.
That sounds like a happy story.
Oh.
An amazing story, as old as time itself, still being written. Dylan Pukolowski, $4.99. Pusilowski.
Pusilowski?
Let's call the whole thing off. $4.99. I feel like this is the Muppet Show, and Tom is Kermit trying to control the craziness. LOL. Honestly, best show since the Bob Chapek celebration. It's very kind.
It's also the only show he's watched since the Bob Chapek celebration.
Also true. Yeah, go watch the dating game episode. I know most of you didn't. Go watch. The Rowdy Texan abroad, $9.99, saying you drank the dip means something totally different in Texas. Turns you Technicolor.
That's right.
That's Meeman and Dreamin', 7. Yeah, 7. 2 copies of Desi Karabbit on Nintendo Switch, please. 2 copies. Anyway.
But that's not low-hanging fruit. That's
It's very perky fruit. Anyway, thank you, Desi. Appreciate it. Thanks. All right.
Benny's giving you sad eye.
Who's giving me Benny?
Benny.
That's just he's slowly melting. As the show progresses, everything's just slowly falling off.
I also forgot his nose. It's probably for the best.
He has a nose?
Wow, his chrome, like his little chrome emblem. But
I somehow don't think anyone at home noticed.
They did now.
Now they're looking at it.
They're nosy now.
There's probably an account called Benny's Neckbeard. Benny's missing nose.
Benny's neckbeard would just be my knees. Like, I don't know. Ooh, baby. I also have it shaved. I'm leaving now.
There's nowhere for her to get off stage in this giant costume.
Should have valeted.
Holy smokes, Roger! I can't get out! I've lost control.
Thank you. You wouldn't need that if you would have drank the stuff from Liquid Magic.
Kids, don't try this at home.
It's Liquid Magic.
My brother's never felt so fresh.
I feel like I got hit in the head with a piano, and not my brother. Boy.
I really don't know how to get off this stage.
I think there's more show. Who brings us this week's show, Nick?
News Tonight is brought to you by the Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical Disney vacation. And the best part is, it's free. Free! So visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT.
Tony Robbins, ladies and gentlemen, working the room. Anyway. I got this?
Yeah.
So we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, it's time to solve a Toontown murder mystery. Stay tuned.
No.
No?
Interview.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not on here. What? Oh, why is this all missing?
It's a mystery.
I need a rundown.
Toontown mystery.
Do I have a run? I do have a run. I have one!
Wow.
Oops, that was a moment where people got to see how I am as a boss. Oh, no. Okay. Why does everyone leave? I don't know. All right. Oh, yeah, here it is. I'm Marvin Ackman. No. This week, let's see what's premiering this week at the El Capitan Theater. Come see 3 men and a baby hermit. It's definitely worth all the effort. We've really cracked the code on this program. You know, it's really not funny that the baby smokes because every other character we've done on the show does. So we really killed that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice interview we're going to play for you now. This is actually just a short preview. I actually sat down with Jim for an hour. You're going to see a short clip of this interview about the creation of Toontown. Our good friend, former Imagineer Jim Shull. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special treat for you now. A good friend of the show, former Imagineer Jim Shull is here. Jim, it's good to see you again.
It's good to be seen. And thanks for having me back on, Tom.
Happy to have you. And I knew we were going to come to this day eventually when we rolled around to the Toontown anniversary. And I know this is a project you worked. Funny enough, you worked on the original Toontown and also some of the recent revival of Toontown at Disneyland. And so, but let's start. How did you end up on the Toontown project for Disneyland in the early 90s?
Well, the simple answer is a truthful one. I was working at WDI, and I'd just come off the Goofy About Health project in the old, now gone, Wonders About Life Pavilion. And people looked around and said, well, you know, Shull knows something about the cartoons, and we're kind of thinking maybe we could bring a version of Mickey Starland from Florida here to Anaheim.
Yeah.
Because we want to solve the problem of, you know, guests want to see Mickey, and there's no place to see Mickey that's permanent. So let's go build one of those in Anaheim.
Yeah.
And so that was the birth of doing Mickey Starland in Anaheim, in the area, in the old Boneyard. You know the Boneyard? You've heard of the Boneyard, haven't you?
Yeah, but for those at home that may not be aware.
Okay, the Boneyard was kind of like basically your storage, kind of like my house. If you came to my house, you'd find boxes of, you know, books in the closet that no one's supposed to ever go look at.
Yeah.
Well, the Boneyard in Anaheim is the same thing because the old Matterhorn star that they'd mount on the Matterhorn during the holidays.
Yeah.
Well, the other 9 months of the year, it went to the Boneyard.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of other junk like that. They had old trains from Rainbow Cavern. They had the Navigator prop spaceship from the movie. You could find anything back there. But it's also valuable land. And valuable land is at a premium in Anaheim. So, you know, that was offered up for a permanent home for Meet Mickey back in the Boneyard.
And this is the point at which this is kind of the beginning of Disneyland looking at, okay, we're kind of out of space. What are we going to do? And that's when they start to break through the berm with these expansions, which is kind of a hallmark of 90s Disneyland expansions.
Well, that's true. The first time that the Disneyland ever broke through the berm was for the old Critter Country. Actually, it was Bear Country. Because the original Bear Country, the only way to get to the entrance was to build a trestle that you walk underneath.
Yeah.
And that's there to this day. But it did prove to Anaheim, oh, this could work. And so by the time we got around to Mickey's Toontown, it's like, okay, hey, you know, you can take the Boneyard and the trash dump, which is also part of the Boneyard, and take that over and make a 3-acre land.
Yeah. So you get roped in. They're just like, because you kind of know cartoons, Jim. We're gonna have you jump in on this.
Well, you know, if you're naive, it's really a license because I'm thinking back then, this will take me a couple of months. And 3 years later, I was at the grand opening where we did the ribbon cutting. But during those 3 years, myself and a group of other artists all really worked on that project. And we first shut ourselves into a closet, looked at a lot of Mickey shorts. And originally, of course, Mickey's Toontown was going to have not a Roger Rabbit ride, it was going to have a Winnie the Pooh ride. And you can see that in some of the early artwork that was released.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trees in a corner that kind of looks like 100-acre woods. And that's what that was until Michael Eisner came into a meeting and said, oh, by the way, what you're doing is great, but just redesign half the land and make it Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
And have a good day, and he left.
Well, what's funny, I think I've briefly talked to you about this before. In an auction a couple years ago, I bought blueprints, which I think predate the Winnie the Pooh ones, where I think that side is Little Mermaid. So I have Toontown blueprints for Disneyland that have a Little Mermaid section, and then kind of the rest of not downtown Toontown, the other side. And then there was a big theater out on that end. So this clearly morphed several times before everyone arrived at the final product.
Yeah, Mermaid was there as a candidate. Winnie the Pooh, of course, and eventually became Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
But what was consistent was everything was driven by Meet Mickey. Having a permanent all-weather facility that people knew that if they walked there at that hour, anytime during the day the park was open, they would be guaranteed with their family to meet Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what drove it.
And you could see that as it morphs, that's always the one piece that just sat there in the middle, sort of untouched, right?
Right. Although, again, referencing back to your plans and some other artwork that was released, the original Meet Mickey Theater was pretty straightforward. It looked like something that could have been on Main Street, USA.
Yeah.
Once, however, Roger Rabbit came into the mix, well, everything there suddenly became Toontown. And Toontown was the squash and stretch that we saw in the movie Roger Rabbit.
Uh-huh.
And so everything that was in those maybe 5 minutes of animation and only a couple frames in a couple of scenes became the backbone for everything that was designed for Mickey's Toontown as we know it.
So it's funny, to correct myself, I now remember that in that earlier plan with the theater, the Mickey meet and greets kind of backstage at the theater, which did end up being like the reoccurring theme of the Mickey meet and greets, right? So I remember the Starland one, you're going into his dressing room, which was a very similar setup for what ended up happening with the Disneyland one, where you go through his home, but then you go out to like what is it, his movie barn, where I forget the exact story, but.
Well, remember, the one in Florida wasn't a permanent facility.
Yeah.
It was going to be there only for the Mickey is 60 celebration, which was, 18 months?
Yeah.
And if you're going to invest for 18 months, you don't get a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And so there in Florida, you basically had a temporary building with a facade in front that was a theater. And you'd walk in and you'd see some props on the wall and some frames that they bought at IKEA and suddenly stuck some photographs and hung them on the wall.
Yeah.
Because again, 18 months, that's all it has to be.
Yeah.
And then you'd see one of the different Mickeys that were all addressed identically. However, in Anaheim, it was a different card game we were playing. It was going to be a permanent facility, and God forbid you go and you come this week and next week and you see the Mickey, that'd be boring. So the idea suddenly became, let's do a movie barn, because that allows us to celebrate all of the classic films. And also, if you look at the films, it'll tee up one of 4 films, and you will go into one of 4 rooms that looks as if it's a stage for one of the 4 films that you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
So subliminal, we played the old card of, show them before you tell them. And so you see, the band concert in the film on the wall in the movie barn, and then lo and behold, you go into the theater, from the theater into the dressing room, and there's Mickey waiting to step back into the set for the band concert. And that became very satisfying. And also we did a little bit of movie magic where we had some rolling film racks that concealed the other 3 doors behind which there were Mickeys. And so again, from your vantage point as a guest, you walk into the hallway, there's only one door. Because there's only one door, therefore there's only possibly one Mickey. So let's go in, there were only going to be 8, maybe 10 people at a time. So they would have 5 minutes for meet and greet and photographs and have a satisfying experience. That was the theory.
Makes sense. It blows my mind that was the first time out really doing the meet and greet with indoor queue, and the meet and greets indoors. And it blows my mind that already the having for capacity multiple rooms and all that stuff that became staples of the meet and greet experience all was done the first time out.
Well, it was, and there was a lot of facilities because this was going to be permanent. So the whole basement, when you meet Mickey, you're actually standing on the second floor of a 2-story building, and the first floor, which is beneath your feet, is actually where Mickey gets ready and have his cappuccino and his piece of cheese and little cracker before he goes back on stage.
Yeah, that's great. So what did you spend a majority of your time on the project working on?
Well, I work with others, but I kind of took the lead on Mickey's Neighborhood, which is, well, if you think about Mickey's Toontown, it was divided into 2 areas, and the old graphic original graphic on the street said Roger's Toontown and Mickey's Neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And I had the Mickey's Neighborhood portion, and specifically I had Meet Mickey, the Gadget Go Coaster, Chippendale's Tree, did a lot on the boat, and then had my fingers in the other pieces of the pie in that neighborhood area. But most of my time became Mickey's house. And the reason for that is, again, I was so young. I was naive. So I sat there and I started drawing custom props and stopped when I reached 3,000. So we drew, built, installed 3,000 custom Toon props into Meet Mickey's show barn, movie barn. That was crazy.
Does that include the house?
No, the house was different because, this is a painful story. So
okay,
I'm drawing in the typical way that you draw a squash and stretch house, meaning that there are no straight lines.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an architect. And because I'm not an architect, the state of California won't certify any of my drawings. So we hire people who are architects who can be certified when a drawing set is submitted.
Mm-hmm.
So I go and I draw these beautiful drawings of Mickey's house. And it's all this squash and stretch. And I hand over my sketches. And I wait a period of time. And the architects bring me back my drawings. And I look at them and go, wait, everything that was nice and squashy and stretchy is now straight and level and plumb. And I asked, why? And they said, well, we thought you just couldn't draw.
Do they understand you were building a Toontown? Did no one explain that to them?
Well, you can talk and talk, but you never, ever can really convince people until you build the first one. So the solution there was twofold. One, I took the sketches and took them to Dimensional Design, and we did a scale model of Mickey's house. And people loved it. In fact, the last time I saw it, it was in the lobby of WDI at 1401 Flower Street in Glendale. But the second thing is I took the model to a desk that I had set up with the architects, and I spent the next, 6 weeks. Literally, I would draw, hand it down to the architect. They would look at it, scale it, create a drawing that they could then certify and then send to be built. And that's how we did it. But again, it was the first time we'd ever done this.
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess the theme park world at that point is different in that there weren't a ton of environments that send you into a particular movie, or in this case, into the cartoon world. But I think today, if you're an architect from an outside firm and you get a job from whether it's Disney or Universal or whoever, I think there's somewhat more of an understanding of that now. But probably back then, I think this was probably a little outside the box in the theme park realm. No one had ever made, we're going to build the actual Toon world, and guests are going to step into it. And once they step into it, everything has to feel like you're in that alternate reality, right?
Yeah, Mickey's Toontown is unique because it was the first land, I submit to you, that was based on one intellectual property.
Yeah.
I know we talk about Harry Potter and Pandora. But really thinking about it, Mickey's Toontown was based on what? Well, it was inspired by the style of Roger Rabbit's Toontown, but it also was inspired by the style of the classic 1940s and 30s, a little bit of the 30s, a lot of them in that 40s, that bridge of the 30s, early 40s, Mickey's World of squash and stretch. But everything within that is consistent to that world because Roger was inspired by Mickey. Mickey is what we're presenting. So Mickey's Toontown was the first land based on one single intellectual property. It's consistent to that intellectual property and that, that thinking. For example, if you walk into Tomorrowland, in Anaheim or Florida. In Florida, you see in Tomorrowland, you see Tron, you see Space Mountain. That's not based on anything, but you do see Buzz Lightyear, which is based on Pixar, and you see other things. So it's kind of it's a catch-all conceit for anything that is futuristic.
Yeah.
Whereas Mickey's Neighborhood and Mickey's Toontown was not. It's consistent within that one single thought.
But as far as Gadget, we definitely want Rescue Rangers, or was it any pick of the syndicated program?
No, we definitely, it's one of those things where they come in, they tell you, you listen, okay, here's the deal about being a creative designer or design director, is you listen to what they say, and then you listen to what they are really saying.
Yeah.
And when they say, I want something from Disney Afternoon Live, they're not saying we want Gadget. They want something that Gadget would align with. It just so happens Gadget was the best choice and the choice that worked. But they didn't come into the room and said, okay, you've got to make a Gadget, because they're not really interested in that character. They're interested in give me something that will put before the guests Rescue Rangers and Disney Afternoon Live.
Huh. So do you want to take us on a tour? Are there any other interesting places and stories we should visit in early Toontown?
Let's see. A lot of it was, I believed that they needed a hard ride. We were going to build by that point, we were going to build Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin. And there's a separate team that worked on it. Obviously, I'd be in meetings to find out, what are they doing? So I know if what I was doing was going to conflict, but they were off on their own. But I really wanted to do roller coasters. I have done a lot of roller coasters in my career. But what we hadn't had at Disneyland was a junior coaster, or a little kid coaster, I call it. So that was the birth of Gadget Go Coaster. And that was designed and built by Vekoma, based in lovely Vlodrop, the Netherlands. And they just so happened to have a coaster called a roller skater. And so they had two examples of that. One was in Finland, and the other one was down in Germany. And so a group of us from Glendale and a few guys from Anaheim boarded a plane. And so we flew first to Finland, and then after that flew down to Germany. And the German thing was actually a little tiny beer garden park that was owned by a wonderful little family who just bought the first roller skater. And they themselves were very proud because they painted their roller skater bubblegum paint. And they showed us that they still had some cans left over, the bubblegum pink, underneath their station, which was basically, imagine that you go to Lowe's right now and order a tool shed. It's one of those, the painted pink. But the point is, we went and rewrote it, and we said, yeah, this really works. Now let's go change it, because of course we're Disney, and we have to. Yeah. You can't just buy something off the shelf. You say, okay, I'll take one of those now, change everything about it. So we, designed new cars and ride systems and control systems and props, more custom props, and then based it on the character of Gadget, which was a hit character in probably a sort of forgotten series of Chip and Dale's Rescue Ranger. And we had a meeting with Jeffrey Katzenberg, who impressed upon me his urgent interest in promoting a syndicated show, which was Chip and Dale. And being a good soldier, I said, yes, sir. So it became, Gadget's what is it? Gadget's Go Coaster. And I put Go Coaster in because I thought, oh, it's a roller skater. It's a roller coaster. What does a roller coaster do? It goes. All right. That's all the thought that went into that.
Yeah, so my first trip to Disneyland wasn't until, I think, 2009. And so Toontown had already been neutered at that point. So people had to explain a lot of things to me, like the abandoned acorn ball pit had to be explained to me. I've triggered something.
You're triggering. It was like PSD, for soldiers. I have ball crawl PSD. So this is your fault. If viewers want to turn away, this is the time to turn away or plug their ears.
Oh, boy.
You've been warned. So one of the things we found in our research is ball crawls are really popular. Kids love them. Little kids love ball crawls.
Yeah.
They jump in them. They throw balls at each other. They spin around. They burrow. They're great. We're going to build a ball crawl. Okay, so how do we make it Disney? Okay, we'll pick Chip and Dale. But he can't have balls. What will he have? Acorns. So suddenly we're building, I think it was 8,000 acorns. And, acorns, it's going to get dirty. So we had a acorn washing machine behind Chip and Dale's. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Except little kids also do one other thing in a ball crawl. And, mommy, I'm going to get, I'll be, what, mommy, too late. And so what, your child left behind in the ball crawls, those balls start to turn and spin, and physics is interesting. There's something called wicking. And so what you do when you make a deposit on one ball, suddenly it kind of migrates, and so all thousands of balls suddenly get coated. And so now you have this ball crawl that there's no ball crawl acorn machine that could possibly, on this planet, in this universe, in this multiverse, that could clean those acorns.
And they were brown too, weren't they?
They didn't start brown. You're looking at the photographs.
Oh.
You're looking at the after photographs. They weren't brown.
Wow.
Hey there, folks, it's your old pal, Chubby the Merchandise Bird. You may recognize me from Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, or maybe from, that other version of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the one where the kids keep stealing the salt and pepper shakers. Anyway, I'm the one with the deep backstory. What a lot of you don't know is that part of that backstory involves fighting for my fellow Toons as a member of the International Brotherhood of Toon Workers. You see, every day, guests come to see how we live here in Toontown. But the secret they don't want you to know is that life in Toontown these days ain't so great. Wages are low. I mean really low. In our last union negotiating meeting, Disney told us they wouldn't give Dumbo even one peanut more. Rent is through the roof, too. Toons are sleeping in their cars, which I guess ain't all that bad since they can talk to their cars, but it's still bad. To make matters worse, our local Toons are losing their jobs to live-action characters. They already got Simba, and Pinocchio, and Dumbo, and Cogsworth. Next thing you know, they're going to be coming for Ariel. She already had to sell her dingle hopper, and now she's down to her last 3 thingamabobs. Word is that Cinderella is playing patty cake for money on the streets. How sad. It's time for us to fight back. Everyone in Toontown deserves a living wage. Not just a few fat cats from the Fab Five either. Everyone. So join us as we rally to increase the wages in Toontown. If we work together, nothing can stop us now.
Daring duck of mystery and champion of right swoops out of the shadows, dark when old the night. Somewhere some villain schemes, but his numbers up. Darkwing Duck, when there's trouble you call DW. Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. Out of smoke and he appears, the master of surprise. Who's that gun in my behind? Shadowy disguise. Nobody knows for sure, but the bad guys have had a luck. Cause here comes Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble you call DW. Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. Darkwing Duck. You better watch out, you bad boys. Darkwing Duck.
What are you two idiots doing? Get out of here. There's been a murder. Playing patty cake, there's been a murder. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A Toon has been murdered in Toontown. And I, Detective Eddie Valiant, not Valiant as it says in my script, has rounded up 6, not 7. Yeah, not 7. Suspects, 6 weapons, and 6 locations around Toontown. But I could not solve the case, and I need the help of 3 young gumshoes. So our contestants tonight are going to be honorary detectives for the day. It's up to you to help solve this Toontown murder.
All right, welcome to this Toontown murder mystery. Let's meet our 3 detectives. Hello, Eddie. Oh, you're just sneaking by. We saw you. Let's bring up our first detective. Hi. Well, what's your name, please?
Tonight, I am Jake.
Jake. Just tonight.
Just tonight.
Oh, just tonight. You're Jake.
Tomorrow, I may feel like Phil or George. I never know. Yeah, exactly.
Who knows? It's a mystery.
Even to me.
And I'll forget by the end of the show, so don't worry about it. You can use whatever name you want. All right, step off to the side. Let's meet our second detective. How you doing? What's your name?
For today, Eclipse.
Okay, wow. We're just using, all right. We're using pseudonyms today. Are you confident about your detective skills?
No.
No, all right. Excellent. Well, you're going to do just fine because I'm not confident about anything either. So head off to the side. Detective number 3, what's your name? Tonight.
Tonight.
Like not yesterday or tomorrow, but tonight.
Let's go with Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. All right. Have you ever played a detective before?
Never.
Ever?
Ever.
Wow, your first time. All right. Well, step off this side. Good luck tonight. Hopefully you can solve our murder. So to win the game, our detectives must find out 3 things about the murder. Who did it, with what weapon, and where. So we have 6 suspects tonight. The 6 suspects are Big Bad Wolf, Peg Leg Pete, King Candy, Chernabog, Charles F. Muntz, and the Horned King. We also have 3 potential murder weapons, 6 potential murder weapons. You're right. Why don't you do this? No. We have the falling safe, the falling anvil, the TNT disguised as a cigar, the acorn pit, bucket of dip, and a giant mallet. And the murder location was one of these 6, right?
Yes,
6 locations. the Gag Warehouse, Goofy's Gas, Donald's Boat, Chippendale's Treehouse, Mickey's Musical Fountain, or the Toontown Post Office. So, before the show, we randomly chose 3 of those items and put them in our confidential envelope here. Is it
spelled correctly?
That's because I didn't write it. So the suspect, the weapon, and the location are in this envelope. We're going to put this aside for now. All right. It's okay. We got this. All right. So our contestants know how to play this game. They're going to move around the Toontown map, one location at a time, and they're going to see if they discover a clue at that location. If they discover a clue, they can cross it off their clue sheet. If they don't, well, then it's up to the next detective to see what they can find out in Toontown. Are you ready, detectives, to play Toontown Murder Mystery?
I think so.
Yes. Yes.
Love it. All right, I'm going to take that as a solid yes. All right, so detective number 1, come on up here. I already forgot your name.
It's Jake.
Jake, today, just today.
Today.
I only knew your name yesterday. I didn't know it today, so yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know. All right, let's put up the Toontown map. Where would you like to go?
Oh man, choices.
So many choices.
I have commitment issues with locations, with
We all
homes.
do. He had an hour and a half to decide, right?
An hour and a half? It's not enough.
No.
You know, you could only choose once.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I think I'm going to go for my lucky quarter that I just found today, actually. Let's see. Oh, no. Where is it? Oh, is it? It's a Chippendale treehouse.
It is.
It
the
is.
Chippendale
How
Treehouse.
convenient.
All right, let's take the trolley over to the Chippendale Treehouse. Oh. Look who we have here at the Chippendale Treehouse. It is.
Hi, honey bunny.
Hello there. How you doing? Oops, I dropped my favorite. Wow. Oh, hello. All right. All right. You want to drop anything, or are you good?
I think my wife's watching.
Well, hi, Jessica. I think our detective has a question he would like to ask you about a murder in Toontown.
So, Miss Rabbit.
Mrs. Rabbit.
You sure about that? Today, right? Maybe tomorrow?
No,
we don't
tomorrow,
right?
right?
Exactly.
But today, yes.
Okay. So, was it King Candy with the anvil at the treehouse?
Oh, oh.
Thank you.
What?
It's her. It's a number.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. So he got a clue. All right. So go ahead and mark that clue off on your sheet, because obviously that isn't involved in the murder.
I love hanging out at the treehouse. They have big nuts here.
Hello. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Was that? Wait, what?
Want to juggle some eggs from me?
Not Chubby!
Chewy.
Oh no, I dropped something. Oh wow. I feel like a new bite.
Oh, Chewy.
Excuse me.
That's those eggs to begin with.
I'm always dropping eggs around my honey bunny.
Oh, yeah. All right.
That's all, folks.
All right. Well, let's go back to our Toontown map and bring up our next detective, detective number 2. All right, detective number 2. We're at the treehouse. Where would you like to move to on the map?
Goofy's with gas?
Goofy's gas. All right, let's take the trolley over to Goofy's gas. All right, hop on out. Let's see what we find here at Goofy's gas. Oh no, it's Judge Doom.
What are you doing here?
Well, Judge Doom, there's been a murder right here in Toontown.
It couldn't have been the man in the long black trench coat, could it?
I don't know. It might have been. I don't know. But I have a detective here who would like to ask you a question, if you don't mind.
Make it quick.
Go ahead.
Make it quick.
Wait, how do you start the question?
Person, thing, and location. Was it
the big bad wolf with the falling safe?
At Goofy's gas.
And where might that be? Goofy's gas.
Goofy's gas.
Goofy's gas.
Up the cards. Oh, here. Actually,
Wait,
I have
what?
it right here.
Oh, I think you found the clue. Interesting. The plot thickens.
I think that's what happened when Jessica.
Oh, yeah. All right, Judge Doom, thank you very much for your help and cooperation. Let's go back to the Toontown map. Detective number 3, where would you like to move the trolley to?
Mickey's Musical Fountain.
Mickey's Musical Fountain, okay. Give us a second to get over there to the musical
I
fountain.
need Chubby the merchandise bird.
I can help you,
Can
Detective. Yes. All right, so, Detective, you have 4 different, Chubby, you helping? You want to hold some musical items? I don't know what that is, but they're musical items. Go ahead. What is this? That's a French horn?
That's a power-up mushroom.
I know, that's what I thought too, right? Sorry, I don't know that one. All right.
No, turn it upside down, Chubby. No, not like...
Chubby! Chubby! Be good, Chubby.
No. Yeah, that's the instrument now. Yep.
There you go. All right, so Detective.
I'm a bird. What do you want?
So when you touch one of these musical instruments, it'll trigger a sound to play from the fountain. So go ahead, and that sound, if it's relevant to one of the characters on our list, you could cross them off because they obviously didn't do it. But if the sound doesn't relate, if the music doesn't relate to any character on the list, then, well, unfortunately, you haven't found a clue on this turn. But go ahead and touch one of these musical notes. Which one would you like to?
To this one.
That one. All right.
Instrument A.
Instrument A. Wait, no, what? That little musical cue. Does that ring a bell at all? What do you...
I'm blanking out.
No, it doesn't. No.
Dark.
Dark? No. Why don't you touch it again? Let's hear it one more time.
Okay.
See what happens.
I heard the HOA was after him for.
Well,
blowing stuff.
I mean, maybe one of your fellow detectives recognized it.
Blowing
They're
the
gonna,
whole neighborhood.
They're gonna get the clue and you won't. I don't know. I dropped some clues.
I hope someone just screenshots the show right now.
Is it connected?
All right. Well, detective, no guesses on what that might be.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, the big bad wolf. Let's see. Yes. There you go. Good job.
There it is.
All right. Found the clue. Big bad wolf did not commit this murder. Thank you, Chubby. You can fly away.
Your services are no longer needed.
It might be needed again sometime soon. I don't know. All right, Chubby. Yes, that way.
Leave.
Man, this bird. You can't get rid of him. All right, let's put up the Toontown map. Detective number 1, come on over. Troy, or whatever your name is today.
Nick wasn't going to get it anyway.
No, I wasn't. Where? I don't know why I bother asking their names. Where would you like to go next?
I think it's going to be your post office.
All right, let's go to the Toontown post office. Why don't you slide on this way a little bit? We got to make room for the post office. The post office is a big place. All right, so you have 6.
This is too nice for this show. Can I just say that?
That's so good.
I feel this show is inadequate next to this prop.
All right,
But anyway.
so Detective, you have 6 mailboxes there. You are allowed to open one of them to see if it reveals a clue. Charles Muntz, you're opening Charles. It looks like there's a clue there. Go ahead and grab that. So Charles Muntz could not have committed the murder.
I could have sworn in he did.
Nope.
No,
Nope. Sorry about that. So
Sam.
you can cross him off your list. Go ahead and thank you, post office box man.
As like a real post office, I will now take the mailboxes away.
Let's go back to that map. Detective number 2, come on up. All right, where should we take that trolley to?
The gag warehouse.
The gag warehouse. That is a fantastic place to go.
Let's go.
See what we got here at the
Where do these go?
I don't know.
There's so many.
There's 4 of them.
Where do they go?
And
Just
they
on the
each-
ground?
Can I have 4 people?
I have this. I don't know what ramifications it has in the game, but I have
another one.
this.
Can you push its table?
Oh, we need the table. No one can see the game past Sabrina the Cab.
I can't push the table.
Where are we getting the table?
I think we need it.
All right.
Take this egg. Take this. Chubby's eggs are everywhere. This isn't big enough for these.
Well, we could do 3. All right.
I'll hold this one.
All right. You holding that one?
Yep.
All right. Well, now hold one on the end. So these boxes, they're obviously closed and sealed and containing props at the gag warehouse. We got box A, B, C, and D. Which one would you like to open?
Am I supposed to go to the other side?
No, because they look the same on every side, right?
Exactly. Yeah. B.
Which one?
B.
Wow,
All right,
these
go
are
ahead and
really
open it.
sealed back here.
Go ahead and open it. You can lift it open. All right. So you heard that sound effect. Does that sound effect, you think, relate to any of the murder weapons or not? If it does, you maybe found a clue.
Dynamite.
Oh, yeah. You found a clue.
Is there room for me to get in this? Can I just live in this?
There you go.
Benny, can we get out of here?
Excellent job.
Remember that time the live audience yelled at Benny for blocking their view? We put one of our people in a cardboard box the whole night, and the audience response was, move.
I'm going to move our boxes off the stage.
Who said it?
Allison?
Oh, of course, she's so mean. Judge Doom is so mean.
I'm not mean, I'm just drawn that way.
Wow. No one has lines. We didn't write any. I'll take the table. Back to the detective agents.
Would you like a hand?
No.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to that Toontown map and bring up detective number 3. Detective number 3. How you doing there? You figuring out the case so far?
I think
Doing a
so.
good job.
So
All right.
far, so good.
So far, so good. Where would you like to move the trolley?
Donald's boat.
All right, let's go. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I wonder what we'll find at Donald's boat. Oh, Benny the Cab, how you doing?
Hey, Roger!
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, Benny? I got something to tell you here.
What?
There's been a murder.
What? In Toontown?
In Toontown.
It wasn't me! me!
You didn't hit anybody?
Not this time! They got off the sidewalk
All right.
fast enough!
Apparently it wasn't Benny. Well, Benny, I have a detective here who would like to ask you a question because we know you've been roaming around. You might have seen some things.
That's right, because I always look where I'm going.
That's right.
Always.
Go ahead, detective. Ask Benny your question.
Was it Peg Leg Pete with a giant mallet at Donald's boat?
I don't know! I can't help you on that one.
Yeah, you didn't see any of that?
I
Do you
didn't
have any
see
cards
any
in
of
your
them.
glove box? No?
I got a couple cards in my glove box. Just nothing that
Oh, I dropped
help this
something.
case.
Oh. Benny.
My pipes are rattling.
Well, Benny, sorry you couldn't help, but it's all right. All right.
I'm more sorry I couldn't help.
Yeah. All right, we couldn't find any clues this time. Let's go back to the map.
I gotta get off this stage.
Beep, beep.
All right, detective number 1, get back up here. Where are you taking us now in the Jolly Trolley?
Mickey's Musical Fountain.
Oh, back to the musical fountain. Here's some music.
The coins, please. Thank you. Oh, Chubby turned into a man. Nondescript cartoon man. Come here.
Oh, no.
With a table.
Just
Wait,
we
how
don't
can I
need,
help you?
We don't need your table.
Why do we
Just
have
hold
the
these.
table?
I was told to bring you a table.
No, not for this game, for the other game.
Just draw a table. It's Toontown.
All right, so one of the other detectives already did A. So you got B, C, or D left to try. You wanna?
Let's go with D.
All right, go ahead and hit it.
All right.
Well, wow, pretty aggressive.
Oh man.
You can hit it again if you want.
I'm gonna have to hit it again.
Okay.
Softer.
There you go. Think it relates to any of our characters?
I was born in the 90s, so this is all.
Toontown opened in the 90s.
I was a child in the 90s.
Sorry, I mean,
If only
don't remember.
Toontown were created for children.
Hey, I've seen some adults there.
I mean,
And not 40-year-old
King
men are
Candy?
going to sit on the lawn with a picnic.
I'm just gonna go with King Candy.
No, it wasn't King Candy.
I didn't think so.
All right. Well, thank you, detective. You didn't find the clue.
I'll be taking these.
All right, detective number 2, come back up here and let's take a ride in that Jolly Trolley. Where would you like to go?
Chip and Dale's Treehouse.
Chip and Dale's Treehouse. All right, let's head on over to that treehouse.
Yeah, Jessica, maybe don't get undressed.
What is going on there? Hey.
Just getting ready for some patty cake.
Hey, Jessica. How you doing? We need your help again. We're still trying. Hello. We're still trying to. What are we trying to do? We're trying to solve a murder. We're trying to keep you safe, Jessica. So we're trying
the HR department is going to be very busy tomorrow.
solve a murder, and hopefully you can be of some assistance with the murder. Not the murder, but the solving of said murder with our detectives. Do you have a question for Jessica?
Was it King Candy with the falling anvil at, where are we? Chip and Dale's Treehouse.
Juby's Treehouse.
Gee, I don't know. Those guesses weren't bad. They were just maybe drawn that way.
Oh, that would have killed if we hadn't heard it 2 minutes ago.
Well, Thank you, Jessica. Apparently, Jessica, can't help you with any of your clues today.
I'll help you later.
Oh, yes, I will. Hello. So that was the conclusion of the Toontown murder mystery. We're not going to solve it. Good night, everybody. Let's oh, sorry. Let's go back to our map, please. All right. Detective number 3, where would you like to go?
The post office.
All right, let's head over to that post office again.
Mobile post office. Here it comes. Welcome to the mobile post office. We bring the mail to you. Why does it need to be in this box? I don't know that. But
this is such a good prop. Can I hang that on my wall at home?
I'm taking this home.
This is so good.
I'm gonna hang this at the real mailboxes at my apartment complex and see how confused people get. This is great.
All right, Detective. We've already looked inside Charles Muntz's mailbox. Where would you like to look?
Don't look at Charles again. You're just gonna find his medication.
Looks like
there's a card.
You found a clue. Peg Leg Pete could not have committed the murder. All right, very good.
Just call us the next time you need mail.
All right, is anybody getting any closer to solving this murder?
Slowly but surely.
Yes, slowly but surely. That is the name of the game. All right, come up, detective number 1.
Actually, a Toontown murder mystery.
Let's see if we can solve this murder. Where would you like to go look?
Let's go to Goofy's Gas.
Goofy's Gas. Would have made more sense for Benny the Cat. Goofy's Gas. All right.
Who wrote the game, Nick?
But instead,
Judge Doom can often be found hanging around the gas station.
Hi, Judge Doom. Have you by any chance noticed any murders happening around here?
Tone sounds very accusatory. I don't like your tone, sir.
Well, just saying. Murder. We have a detective right here who would like to ask you a question about a murder that happened at Toontown.
So, Judge Doom, if that's your real name.
Today it is.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Was it the Horned King with a giant mallet at Mickey's Musical Fountain?
Goofy's Gas.
Has to be a Goofy's Gas.
Oh, Goofy's Gas?
That's where we are.
Yes,
Goofy's Gas.
I'm sorry, I do not know anything of which you speak, sir.
Wow.
Better luck next time.
Doom was not helpful here. Thank you, Judge Doom. Next contestant. All right. Where would you like to go in Toontown?
Donald's boat.
Let's head back to Donald's.
Very sensibly, that's where Benny the Cab is.
Oh, I had something.
Well, the cab likes hanging out with the boats, right?
That's right. Us transportation vehicles gotta stick together.
Right. Love it, Benny. Oh, you're looking great. Love that paint job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I lost 2 doors earlier, but I'm feeling fine.
That's the spirit.
I just needed to get some air.
There were some real suicide doors.
All right. Well, Benny, we still have some detectives hanging around, and I'd like to ask you some questions.
Go for it. Maybe this time I'll be of help.
Was it Chernobog with Acorn Pit at Donald's boat?
Well, it just so happens I know a little something about this one. There
it's the Acorn Pit. The
That's right.
Acorn Pit was
I keep all
not
the
the
good
murder
stuff
weapon.
in the glove box.
Well, I'm glad you helped us out here, Betty, that the Acorn Pit was not the murder weapon.
That's right, not this time.
Not this time.
Sabrina will help you out after the show. We'll send you somewhere.
That's right.
To get some help.
All right, we're getting closer here. We found another clue. Detective number 3, where would you like to go?
The gag warehouse.
Oh, the gag warehouse. You just
Oh,
wanted
it's
to
my
go
favorite.
pull out these rocks.
Where's Eric, the merchandise man, with the table? Okay, never mind. We're gonna do this again. Oh, I lost my badge. Here, Roger, start taking it.
All right.
Forget it now. Forget it. See, if you were in the live audience, you could see Eric all like Charlie Brown, like leaving with the table. Oh, that's the lid.
Oh no.
We only need 3 of them out.
The lid, Patrick.
I suppose we do.
Yeah, you're
Just 3.
Okay. So it's A, B, and D, right? Because it was C that was picked.
It's not
last
my
time.
game.
All right. So A, B, or D, which box would you like to open?
Let's go with A.
Open it up. It's an interesting sound. Does it help you with the clue?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll take these.
There you go.
This is captivating television.
There you go. All right. Detective number 1.
Oh, no.
You think you're getting close to solving this one?
You know, I never know these days anymore.
Closer, no.
Nope. All right, you got a lot of things crossed off there, though.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all confidential things. Okay.
Well, I'm impartial. I'm an impartial investigator.
Everyone would say that, yeah.
Where would you like to go?
Let's go to the musical fountain.
The musical fountain.
I gotta redeem myself somehow.
Yes.
That's good.
How many of these are left?
Well, we've heard from A and D.
So B and C remain.
B and C remain.
Let's go with
B and C. C.
Yep.
Hit it again if you need to hear it again.
I just need to think.
I want to, yeah.
That's the thing. It sounds so familiar. Now it's but I don't think it's related to anything on here.
Might not be.
What's under this C?
Like is that?
All right, detective. Let's bring up the Toontown map and detective number 2. All right, detective, where are we going with that trolley?
The gag warehouse.
The gag warehouse. All right.
They're just being spiteful at this point.
Right?
Just 2 boxes.
2 boxes.
2 boxes. Wait,
B and D.
careful with these boxes.
I know, they're just so heavy.
B and D, right?
And
Yeah.
5-sided.
All right, would you like B or D?
This one.
All right, you're opening B. B.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Pink Panther.
C or D are the ones that are left.
C and D are the ones that are left. So
which one is this?
So C. She opens C.
C?
Oh, wait. Let's hear that one again. Wonder what sound that is.
Falling safe.
Maybe. I don't think it is. It is not the falling safe sound. Sorry, detective.
Would like to buy a hamburger.
Nope.
How's that not?
Nope, okay.
Okay, we know both.
Wow. Now when Sabrina backs up, the makes backup music. That's great.
Great. All right, where are you taking us?
This will be addressed in
We
the
are
company-funded session we're going to send you to tomorrow. This will be covered.
We're going to Donald's boat.
Donald's boat.
Good, that has no crates.
I do.
Come on in. Back that cab up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if
Oh, Benny got back. Oh.
I'm about to have an oil spill.
What's going on?
I'm laughing so hard over here.
Oh, what's going on,
I
Benny?
gotta cross my cylinders.
Oh. All right. Well, maybe Benny saw some detectives lurking around here, around Donald's boat. They want to ask you some more questions.
Go for it.
You were helpful last time.
We're shooting 50-50 at this point.
Was it the Horn King with a giant mallet at Donald's boat?
Was it?
Maybe.
Might have been.
Might have been.
Wow. Benny, yeah.
Wasn't anybody I knew, though.
There you go. You heard it from Benny. There's still possibilities.
Still possibilities.
Thank you, Betty.
Still.
All right, let's go to the map.
Still got stuff in my glove box.
Anyone ready to make any kind of accusation? You're very confident about an accusation.
Oh, there it is.
Not yet? All right, detective number one, come on up.
All right.
All right, where are we going?
To a post office.
All right, to the
the post office.
That's an easy one. We like the
Get
post
in the
office.
postal truck. We got to drive the mailboxes over. Here we come.
Here we go.
Oh, we bring the mail to you.
All right, so I think we've looked in months, and we've looked in...
It feels like we've been playing for months.
We looked in Peg Leg Pete.
Let's go with Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Oh, there's a clue. There's a clue. The gag warehouse. So apparently, the murder did not happen at the gag warehouse. We know that for sure. Anybody ready to make a deduction yet with that clue?
I know where it's happening.
Oh, he's pretty confident. All right. Where would you like to go, detective?
Donald's boat.
Let's go back to Donald's boat. That is you. Oh,
my God.
Benny.
The trolley moves as fast as I do.
I'm glad you parked so close.
Me too. There's not much parking on a boat, so it's not like, yeah, finding me.
That's so true. All right, Benny, detective has a question for you.
Was it the Horn King with the giant mallet at Donald's boat?
Maybe.
I don't think it was. Maybe not. But maybe the cab can't give you a clue there.
I was sleeping that night. I didn't see any of them.
Yeah.
Most of our audience is sleeping now.
So it is possible that it was one of them.
It's not true. I heard a beeping earlier.
All right.
I meant the people at home.
Next
This crowd's
detective.
intoxicated.
All right, where are we going?
Post office.
Post office.
Letter. We just got a letter. Wrong IP.
All right.
I have several shallow mailboxes you can choose from.
What? Oh,
It was going up in my apartment. Now it's not.
Wait, Chernobyl? No, he already opened Chernobyl.
We did that one already.
Chernobyl.
That's why if you open them a second time, the handle comes off to tell you.
They're
Who
one
gets started
open
after that?
handle.
King, Big Bad Wolf, or King Candy? Oh, it's a horn. It's a horn, I guess.
That's an ice cream cone.
No, it's obvious.
It's an ice cream cone.
A horn.
Look at this ice cream cone.
It is not a
Someone
quill.
ate the ice cream.
It is
I
not.
got
a quill.
hungry earlier.
Unfortunately, you can't rule out the
You
horn.
can't mail ice cream.
So,
Yeah,
I
no
think I'm
clue.
ready.
No clues there.
Is my turn?
Your turn's over unless you want to make a deduction.
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Oh!
I think.
Let's go to the fireworks factory. We're gonna make a deduction.
You need a table again.
I'm not ready.
Do we need the table?
For
Table. Bring the table over.
Oh, for the
table. This is very dangerous. We have to be careful.
All right,
Okay.
got it. All right. Oh, pull the plunger up. All right. So, you're gonna...
Hold on 1 second.
Much better. So you're gonna tell us your deduction, and then you're gonna push down on the plunger to see if you're right or wrong. So, what is your who are you accusing?
The Horn King.
The Horn King. What did the Horn King use?
A giant mallet.
A giant mallet. Where did he commit this murder?
Donald's boat.
On Donald's boat. All right, push down the TNT. Oh, it is not. You got at least one of those wrong.
It just smoked.
I am sorry.
It was a
Detective
dud.
number
The
three,
fuse
but I'm gonna
burnt
have to
out.
ask you to exit Toontown.
That might make you a winner. I'm not sure.
You did get 10 core bucks. Oh.
Oh.
Jake, I told you wait till after the show.
All right, the two detectives left. You going that way? All right. Let's go back to the map.
Pay no attention to me.
All right, come on up here. Maybe that helps you a little bit. Knowing who it's not. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to the post office again.
Let's go to the post.
Are we ready at the post office?
We're at the post
We are
office,
at
so
the
go
post office.
somewhere else.
Okay. Musical fountain.
Musical
The
fountain.
fountain. There's one left. 1 gold coin, please. Here I come.
All right.
This is the one that's left.
Go ahead.
I don't remember where Chernbarg over Horn King was from, but if it had to be evil, let's go over Chern.
Oh. Chernabog, is that? Very good.
Oh.
Chernabog.
No more music.
All right, does that help you? Does that help you make a deduction at this point? Or
It does. It leaves only so many suspects left.
Did you want to make a deduction, an accusation, or you want to wait?
I think one more round.
One more round. All right, detective, come up here.
I'll make a deduction.
You're making a oh, see, there you go. Let's go to the fireworks factory. No one mind this detective who couldn't solve the case. Maybe we have a detective who can, though. You could have solved this case and... Uh-oh.
It's falling.
What happened? Oh, but you got to go all the way up. Come on.
There we
Don't know how TNT plungers work.
We know. All right. All right. So, who did it?
King Candy.
King Candy. What did he use?
Falling safe.
The falling safe. And where did he do it?
Mickey's musical fountain.
All right. Push down the plunger and see if you're right. Oh, you are not correct. That was a dud. Oh.
Can we just leave this here?
I don't know. Is he ready to make
Are you ready to make an accusation or no?
I need to go to the post office first.
All right, he gets one turn. He gets only
I'll tell you what, the post office is going to come to the fireworks factory.
Well, this is his one
Being the
last
mobile post office, we're coming. Oh, look, the plunger moved. Oh.
So we did Munts, we did Chernbog.
Something
Big
with a
Bad Wolf
handle.
and King Candy.
All right, let's do.
King Candy?
Oh,
What's in there?
Candies.
Candies, not a clue.
Twix,
Not a
the only
clue.
candy with the cookie
All
crumb.
right, so you have to make an accusation here.
Okay.
All right.
I like that Lucas just said to me, you could have had the candy bar. He was very upset that you didn't take the candy. It's fine.
All right.
There'll be other Twix.
So, it has to be King Candy with a giant mallet and Mickey's musical fountain.
None of our contestants have
Did you
solved
create a
this
game that everybody
crime.
lost?
But let's.
It's still a tie.
You want to see who did it?
Do you know who did it? Because we can stop them right now
I do
with
know
this
who did
plunger.
It was the Horned King.
Oh! Is he in the fireworks factory?
With the falling safe
Dad.
at Mickey's musical fountain.
Right at the
yes,
fountain.
he is in that building behind
Would you like
us.
to help me?
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Everything's on fire. It's like the studio. Everything's on. My God! I'm getting out of here. Whew, that was a close one. I think you're supposed to be over there. Well, we did it, kids. We figured it out. It was the Horned King. It was a character most of you have never heard of. But don't worry about it. He'll return to obscurity now, or he can't hurt you. Yes. Who died? The Horned King. Blew him up.
This show.
The show blew up. The show blew up 2 hours ago. I'm stripping myself of this. I'm no detective. Judge Doom with the script. Judge Doom. What's happening?
Well, we'll certainly go down in the annals of Toontown history with the best detectives we've ever seen.
Wait, I dropped something. Oh. Sorry, Judge Doom.
Yup.
What are you talking about?
Well, being the sole shareholder of Cloverleaf.
That's the name.
Of Cloverleaf Industries, I'm going to sell Toontown to Disney so they can build a much better land for preschoolers. Toy Story Land.
What?
Imagine.
Anything but that, please.
Picture it. A land with no shade, where the roller coaster is barely themed other than some giant boxes. And there's the worst version of a family whip ride with an unfortunate nickname. Parents and kids can eat tater tots on the floor, stand under over 100 green umbrellas, or get microwave barbecue in a windowless room. My God, it'll be beautiful.
This is unfortunate. You're going to destroy Toontown. I guess what we'd like to do on News Tonight, obviously we always do like a big farewell when Disney closes something good for something bad. So could we do a segment to mark the occasion? John Lennon, would that be all right?
I don't see the harm. Did you have something? Goodness. Did you have something in mind, detective?
Well, I don't know. We have a segment where we could rank all the different things in Toontown. Maybe put them in levels.
Interesting. Sure. Roll the intro.
You heard him, Nick. Now. Oh no! Not the leveled intro. Oh no! Judge Doom was brutally murdered by the leveled intro. I guess it was about demolition.
Sure was.
Oh, wow. Here, you deserve this. There you go. You earned it, kid. Oh, he's a Toon. He's still alive. John Lennon's still alive. Oh, his eyes. Oh my God.
You broke my glasses.
Broke Tom.
The last time that happened was at the wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon.
I don't think I've ever laughed this hard as him playing that song. God, I've actually cried. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Some people are supporting this for some reason, so let's see why. Hohenheim Deluxe, that's with fries, $4.99. Ole Miss 55, Tennessee 70 finale. Isn't it final? Should be final. I don't know. Eric Morton, $4.99. Was that the real Chubby Man? The costumes are so realistic. Watch out for the yellow ones. They don't stop. JC. Rebecca Dolan, $1.99. Happy to be ending my birthday with WDWNT. Sam, I apologize for ruining your birthday. Sam Fritz, $1.99. Bugs Bunny defeats the Gas House Gorillas 96-95. Is that from a game? I have no idea. Jeremy Hunter, $5. Keyboard Bob singing the Mickey's Toontown theme. Keyboard Bob. Keyboard Bob singing the Mickey's Toontown theme warmed my 90s kid heart. Also, any chance the German Butter Bar can get a play-in bid for the tourney? The butter. I know what they're talking about from the Cooch. No, there's been a lot of Cooch on the show tonight. We'll see what I can do, Jeremy. We'll see. It might be a little late for a wild card, but that is a good one. I do enjoy that. That's good. You got more? Keyboard Bob. Becky Christensen, $4.99. Toontown Acorn Pit, sponsored by Purell and Pull-Ups. I don't need to pull up tonight. I'm wearing suspenders. There you go. It was worth the $15 we spent on the suspenders. They were there the whole time. We spared no expense on the costuming tonight. Jason Champagne, $5. It was Colonel Chapek in the boardroom with a spreadsheet. God. And in the end, it was, what's her name, with the phone on the day of, she didn't call him. What's her name called? Christine McCarthy? No, McCarthy didn't call him. The other one, Susan Arnold called. Susan Arnold with the phone during the Elton John concert. That's what actually happened. A long way to go for that joke. What was that? What happened back there?
It's time for the Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets? Benny! Benny the cab. Just sidle on in.
My wheel is flapping.
Hop on in.
Wait, we got more. Are there more of these or no? No, wait! Is it? I guess that was all the super chat. All right, let's get in Benny the Cab and get out of here.
All right, I'll hop on over.
All right, remember, kids, I don't know anymore.
Don't drink and drive.
There's a post show for Wigs members. There's like a rod stabbing me off of the back of Benny the Cab. What is this?
Let's go, Benny.
All right, let's get out of here.
Smile, darn you, smile. You know this whole world is a great world after all. Smile, darn you, smile. Right away, watch it with a call. Things are never black and they're painted. Time for you to joy and get acquainted. Make life worthwhile. Come on and smile, darn you, smile. Smile, darn you, smile. You know this whole world is a great world after all. Smile, darn you, smile. And right away a lady will give you a call.